Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third day of MLBB European Championship hosted by Serge Europe. Today it's me, Nish, and with me is Sint. Sint, welcome
Yeah,
back.
thank you.
I have to change you yesterday for Dazai, but I think that he
Yeah,
did a really good job. But welcome
yeah,
back, my man. How did you
yeah,
enjoy?
Dazai.
Like, I know that you had a celebration, so I'm not sure
Yeah.
how many of the games did you see.
I watched basically all of the games.
Mhm.
Definitely saw what happened in that Ake Eternal Oblivion game. I saw the Memento Mori game. Like there was a lot of interesting games, even Void Kids.
Mhm.
I saw I followed the storyline between Zadel and Danzo and Nikki. So I
Yeah.
definitely watched the games, and it was so action packed. Niche. They were so action packed.
Mhm.
Every weekend, it feels like I'm a robot. I keep coming here and I say every weekend it's gonna be just as good and action packed, and it never fails to
If I
surprise me.
can, I said it even yesterday. I think that every day we broadcast is getting more and more interesting because we are seeing, like, for example, today we'll have our first deciders.
Yeah,
So I think it will be the first best of threes today, and there's so
yeah,
much on the line. Like, you want
yeah.
to get the first plot or the first. Oh my God, help me!
You want to get the first. You want to get the first advancement, and that's
Yes,
going to make a
exactly.
strong statement to the other teams and say, basically saying, "Hey, we got a big head start, and we also
Mhm.
got the confidence because going out 3-0 against the best teams, that's only going to give you the confidence, right? We see the jackpots when Walkie is getting interviewed. He has that confidence.
Yeah.
So any team that really goes 3-0 will have extreme confidence, and that's going to build momentum. Another thing that we don't talk about too much is how important isn't momentum. Once you
Mhm.
start winning one game, you start feeling it. The team want to show up for practice. Everyone feels motivated. Everyone plays a lot more. That's momentum working for you. And even in business or in life, when you have momentum, anything is possible because you're just on a roll and you keep winning. So,
Actually,
so yeah.
you spark a really interesting thought about the momentum. Because, for example, today we will have the first deciders, and two teams are already going to get a spot on the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
And then they are not going to play until December. So they, at one hand, have a lot of time to chill and watch all the other games, make some strategies, practice a little bit more than the others, but at the same
Yeah.
time they will lose this pressure. So
Yeah.
tell me, do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing to
I
have so
think
much time?
I think it's a mixture of both. I think it's definitely a
Uh-huh.
good thing if the teams don't stop practicing, because basically, for the very logical reason that you're out in the clear, meaning you don't have to fight for your survival. For example, you don't want to be Omni Knight in the situation. You don't want to be Ake. They're 0-2. So this is
Oh
a kind
yeah.
of fantasized image that we have. It's always good to make a comeback that they happen to get 3 wins from 0-2 and come back for the, like, eventually the promotion. It's a very fantasized image, which is like amazing, but it's very hard to do in practical terms. You don't want to be that team. So I think definitely coming out 3-0 if you can is the best thing. You shouldn't stop practicing, and you have your time to study the other teams. I think either two of these teams that are going to come out here today are going to both make a very strong statement, but they're also
Mhm.
going to have such a much easier way now forward to practice and put off a lot of pressure that they may have. And I can just
Mhm.
talk a little bit about these teams. These 4 teams actually are teams that people didn't really expect that much. Maybe Jackpots people expected, but
Mhm.
hearing other casters and speaking to some people in the community, people said, Memento Mori changed the lineup. Before they had a different XP, they didn't see that gameplay. Now they have Samu. All of a sudden, they're looking to qualify this 3-0. Another team is like Fake Time and MetaShift. These are two Ukrainian teams. Not a lot of things are known except for MetaShift. The players are known. Pelmetronio, they have, I think, Vladik in mid lane. And that's like basically coming from the split between Jackpots when they changed the roster. But
Mhm.
those two teams, both Fake Time and MetaShift, are